Promise, 2011. An EXO fanfiction by Ren Beck. Chapter 1. Could you? Would you? Should you? It's pitch black, with the exception of a few hundred blue and white lights dancing amongst the roar of a faceless, dark crowd in the arena. I can't even hear myself think from the loud, palpable excitement that's surrounding me and my friends on all sides. The giant X-shaped stage is looming 3 feet from where we're standing, and I reach out to touch it tentatively, knowing who has been performing on it for years and who will be walking over it in just a few moments. I feel like I can't breathe, and the anticipation in my stomach and my soul is overwhelming. I take a few deep breaths to try and calm down, but it's no use. I reach for my friends Natalie and Meg on either side of me. I clamp my hands over theirs and I feel them squeeze back. My other friend Lexi is standing in front of me, so I lean forward and I rest my chin on her shoulder. She responds by patting my head gently. The air feels like it's vibrating with energy, and I don't think I can take much more. Luckily, I don't have to wait any longer. Without warning, the giant projector screen above the back of the stage begins to play an intense song filled with tribal drums. As soon as we hear the first note, the roar escalates to inhuman proportions. My friends and I join in with the fangirl mating call. I'll have no voice tomorrow. As the video that plays with the heavy drum music runs through, I see images of my ultimate bias K-pop idol group EXO running and turning into vicious beasts ready to mercilessly devour our hearts. Fake tribal tattoos line their arms and faces, and I can't help but think it's beautiful and sexy as hell. As soon as it fades, we all jump and shriek at the sudden explosion of red pyrotechnics from the far side of the stage. My breath hitches and my eyes water, either from the smoke filling the air from the fireworks or its tears from complete euphoria. I push my vocal cords past their ability when the lights blast the stage and EXO emerges from the floor. My eyes dart between each of the 7 members, not knowing who to focus on first. It's a far cry from the OT12 days, but it doesn't matter. This isn't our first EXO concert, but it's their first concert without the latest member to leave the group, Lei. He decided he could do better as a solo artist, but at least he didn't leave the group like Dio did back in 2017 because his wife decided she was too jealous to share him with our fandom. The boy has pretty much went off the grid and nobody ever sees him anymore, not even his ex-members, if you believe the netizens' rumor mill. EXO-Ls have pretty much gotten used to the unceremonious breakup of our members, but that's neither here nor there in this moment. Their first song, Mama, is pure epicness and brings back a sting of nostalgia. The next song begins and EXO starts to spread out amongst the larger-than-life stage. My heart goes into a steroid-like rage when I spot Park Chan-yeol heading towards our direction. I've been in love with this boy for 6 years. 6 long years. It's pathetic, I know. You're stupid to be in love with an idol, they say. I know this, you know this, but it still runs rampant amongst our ranks. I feel guilty that I'm so enthralled with him because he started dating Dara from a fellow girl group, 21, over 6 months ago. I feel it's no different than crushing on your friend's boyfriend. It just doesn't feel right, but my heart wants what it wants. I've tried, yet the struggle, thou art real as fuck. I keep my eyes on him as he reaches our stage area, and my lip trembles when he gets 3 feet away from me. The only thing standing between us and our idols is a few security guards. He's in the middle of his rap for Growl, and he glances down right at me. I freeze and I try and smile. I swear he's looking straight through me. I'm just another face in a faceless, dark crowd. The pain is unbearable, but I try to stay hyped and happy for the rest of the concert. Every time one of the EXO members comes to our side, all 4 of us grab each other, and no matter how hard we try, they just don't notice. When Jumin comes over, I hold Lexi in my arms as she cries. I'm not sure why she's crying, but I suspect it's for the same reason I'm on the edge of a good, messy, crying meltdown myself. I pray that one of us would get to be the girl that goes up on stage while they sing and dance around them, but fate is a cruel mistress, and it wasn't meant to be. After 2.5 hours of this depressing yet amazing concert, they ended with my favorite song, Promise 2014. I made a promise to be forever an XOL, even after EXO is no more. I'll try to keep that promise, no matter what. The tears flow as Chanyeol raps his part, and at the end of the song, they bow, say they love us, and good night. They disappeared just as quickly as they arrived onto the floor. I should be high on happiness from this awesome experience, but all I feel is empty, like my heart has a black hole. I'm trying to keep my promise, EXO, Chanyeol, but I'm not sure how much I can take. It takes almost 30 minutes to get out of the arena because there are just so many people. Meg and Nat are on a high and can't stop fangirling and gushing. I'm glad. Lexi and I hold each other's hands and stay quiet. I'm in no mood to talk. After we exit, we call a cab to take us back to our hotel. We flew in from everywhere to see this concert in LA, and I'm exhausted. Mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, every Lee word you can think of, exhausted. Lexi is sitting in the corner on her laptop uploading the pictures from our cameras. Yeah, we do that. It's worth it, and I live for our concert pictures to get shared. We've made it a thing going to K-pop concerts in the States, and the Hallyu Wave hit its peak in 2017, and we've been riding it ever since. Did we get some good ones, Lex? I say, sitting on the arm of the big armchair she's sitting cross-legged in. Oh yeah, Uni. You really know how to take a picture of Chanyeol. Baekhyun too. I've never seen better pictures of them, and... She trails off, clicking on one of the uploads. Tumblr agrees. Wow. 5,297 shares already. Nice. We high-five at this revelation. I stare at the picture of Chanyeol, biting my lip. He really is beautiful. Well, I see you got some fantastical dirt pictures of Juju. We both laugh. Oh, you know it, she says. I look away, rubbing my eyes, when she scrolls down the feed and runs into some pictures of Dara and Chanyeol on a date after the concert. I had a feeling she was there. I'm pretty sure most of EXO's girlfriends were there. LA is always a huge concert. All of them are in relationships, and don't get me wrong, I want them to be happy. I really, really, truly do. I just want to be the source of his happiness. I mean, he's been the source of my happiness for years. It's only fair that I return the favor, right? I digress. We have food, my loves, Nat says in her adorable British accent as her and Meg emerge from the hotel hallway. Thank God, I'm famished. Hey, did you make sure no tomato and extra pickles, Uni? I got it. Meg says to me, cutting me off with a big grin. I know she knows. Touché. We know each other very well, actually. In fact, we've all lived together at one time or another. It's only me and Lexi living together in Las Vegas at the moment. Meg is living in Brooklyn, New York, getting her BA at NYU, and Nat is traveling the world for her job. We only see each other now for K-pop concerts and forever hoping birthdays and Christmas, maybe even Thanksgiving when we're all in the country. We've all had to grow up, albeit reluctantly. All of us have had our ups and downs with loving an idol. It's a tricky business. Megan has always been head over heels with the one and only Luan, one of the original members of OT12 EXO, who left soon after the first member left, Chris. After that, our Panda and EXO and Natalie's love, Zitao, left the group. It's been rough not just for us, but for the entire fandom. But, like I said, you get used to it. We've even dated a few potential greasy K-pop trainees in our day, trying to fill that void. But they just weren't it. Oh my god, yum! This is just heavenly, okay? I'm dead from food amazingness. I'm as happy as Jen eating a hamburger on Eat Jen Day. Man, I still wish she did those. I squeal as I take my last few bites of my dinner. I glance up at my baby donsangs, eating happily, and I can't help but smile. They are the reason I've been able to survive this heartbreak. We're watching a K-drama streaming from the KBS app. Technology! We can watch a real-time broadcast of the new episode from South Korea, and the best part? We don't even need subtitles. When we all lived together, we invested in a cute 20-something-year-old Korean language tutor from the university we were all attending. We learned the language within a few months, and it's been extremely useful. Dude, no! How could you pick him? He's such a skis bag. We all laugh at Meg's comment towards the female lead of our drama. The heart wants what the heart wants, I guess. Natalie chimes in, glancing up at me and picking up our empty containers while the end credits roll on our TV. Yep, I second that. I third it. Meg and Lexi offer up. And I make 4. I hold my glass of tea up in the air. Cheers and mazel tov, ladies. Lexi rolls over one of the queen-size beds in our suite, ninja style, opens the top of her soda, and hits my glass with it. As we're all laughing at her, Nat and Meg join the toast, and we down the rest of our beverages. I can't lie, I wish my beverage had some kind of alcohol in it, to be honest. Oh, look! Korea Entertainment Tonight is on. Goody! Let's watch all of the idols we can't have, I say as we pile onto one of the beds together. Man, we really need some ice cream right about now. Meg laments. Yeah, definitely. Anything to cool down this heated thirst of mine, I've been trying to keep at bay. After a few segments, they get to the idols' relationships part of the show. I dread this from a carnal, territorial part of my soul. It's crazy. I am so aware. Please don't judge us. Park Chan-yeol may be my white unicorn named El Dorado, but there are quite a few idols on my list that I'd die to be with. Call me a Koreaboo if you want to. I've learned not to care about these ridiculous labels, thank you very much. We have quite a scandalous story for all of you EXO fans out there hoping to snag one of these hot aliens for yourself. The beautiful MC is way too animated for this kind of bad news. If I didn't know any better, I think she enjoys crushing our hearts to pieces. We all groan and Nat throws a pillow at the TV. This makes us all laugh. First up, we have the latest update on our resident Playboy idol Kai. We all know he's been seen with some of the industry's most beautiful women. The latest girl he's been playing with is none other than Girls' Generation's very own Sunny. Kim Jong-un, or Kai as we know him, was seen with his SM Sunbae out and about tonight in downtown Los Angeles after their biggest sold-out concert in history. The female MC is interrupted by her co-MC beginning to sing EXO's History. Dork. She gives him an obviously irritated laugh. She continues. As I was saying, they were seen displaying a lot of PDA in the American famous restaurant Nobu. After their very public makeout session, they were seen heading back to their hotel where, from what we understand, the rest of the members, sans Park Chan-yeol, are spending a quiet evening alone with their sweethearts. Some fan-taken pictures begin flashing across the screen. He looks sad and, to be honest, wasted out of his mind. Man, he's just dating and drinking his life away. It's sad, Lexi says with a pout. Yeah, I think he's just trying to stop the hurt. I mean, remember his first public relationship a few years back? Crystal? It ended so suddenly and it was a messy public breakup. Plus, it can't be easy to be dwindled down to 7 members from 12. It's like, who's next? May the odds be forever in your favor type shit. I say, putting in my 2 cents. We turn our attention back to the TV. And we all know that our dear sweet Jungdae, aka Chin, got engaged this past fall. We all want to send our sincerest congratulations once again to him, and we hope he has a bright future with his wife. She finally finishes up with a few more dating rumors and some couple-spotted fan photos before they start the movie and TV news. I sigh loudly, rolling over my back, looking up at the ceiling. All 3 of them lay their heads somewhere on me, and we comically, collectively sigh that turns into giggling. If we don't laugh, we'll cry. I guess we should go to bed, guys. We all have early flights in the morning. Nat, you're going to Seoul next, right? Meg inquires. Oh, yep, back to the grind, unfortunately, she replies, standing up and stretching. Congrats again on landing the Epic account, Uni, Lexi smiles. We all tell her congratulations one more time. She really is impressive. In fact, all of them are. I'm so proud of them. We're all moving at snail speed because we're tired. Fangirling is not for the weak constitution. This ain't a game, son. Just as I'm about to turn off the KBS broadcast, we all turn our heads at a loud siren-like noise coming from the Entertainment Tonight show, followed by huge red letters that read, Breaking news, alert. Ugh, what is it now? Meg whines. We all pay attention as we get ready for bed. I've emerged from the bathroom with a mouthful of toothbrush and minty fresh foam. We're sorry to interrupt your K-drama segment, but we just got some of the craziest news. We have received confirmation and proof pictures of Park Chan-yeol and Darashi in LA. I pull the toothbrush out of my mouth slowly as I feel my blood run cold and my stomach hit the floor. I gulp down my toothpaste, not even realizing it. Meg comes over to me quickly. Uni, don't worry. They probably just broke up or something. Please don't panic yet. I nod, but I really don't have a good feeling. The male MC finally pitches in. Well, come on. Don't keep us waiting. What's happened? The female MC finally answers him. Take a look at these photos that just came into our studio. As they begin to flash, I feel my knees buckle under me, and I can't stand up anymore. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't function. From your friends at Entertainment Tonight and KBS, we'd like to give a huge congratulations to Park Chan-yeol from EXO and Dara from 2NE1. They have just now gotten engaged, and as we hear it, she said yes. I see Lexi and Nat cover their mouths with a horrified gasp in my peripheral vision, and Meg clings to my arm. She knows what's coming. I watch the pictures of him on one knee in front of Dara, black velvet box in hand, and a shiny, huge diamond in the middle. There's a sickening instrumental piano song playing over it. She has her hands over her face, and they look to be near a fountain. She's smiling, and even though it's not video, I can only imagine his proposal. The proposal that was supposed to be mine. The proposal I felt in my heart would come eventually if I just had hope and I waited. The next picture, she's crying. He's crying, and he's putting the ring on her finger. They start showing pictures of Dara from the last 6 months. I can't watch anymore. Oh my god, Uni, Rin! Natalie screams as I collapse down onto my knees, crying hysterically. Meg, Nat, and Lexi surround me on the floor and hold me close. They say nothing because they know. No words would remedy this feeling in my bleeding and broken heart. Why? God, why? I can't. Help me, I feel like I'm dying, please. I don't. I scream and I wail in our circle. I don't know what to do. I can't stop. My stomach hurts from how hard I'm crying, and all I can do is feel like the biggest joke of a human being on the planet. How can I be this upset? I should be happy for him, but I'm not. I'm devastated, and I'm angry. Angry that the universe let me down. Yet again. Uni, Rin, shh. It's okay. We're here for you. Don't worry, you'll find your soulmate, I promise. Please, Uni, I hear someone say. I jump up and I suddenly cease crying, wiping my face with my shirt, my lip still trembling. No, he's my soulmate. There is no one else. This is not happening. I'm sorry, I can't breathe. I need to get out of here. Uni, let us come with you, please. You shouldn't be alone right now, okay? Meg says, grabbing her coat. No, Meg, no. I have to be alone. Please, just let me go. I say, putting my jacket on. Lexi is clinging to my arm for dear life. Please, Uni, stay. It's okay, baby. I'll be okay. I just need to think. I love you guys. Thank you for always giving me hope. You are the light in my dark. I say, kissing Lexi's forehead. Reluctantly, she lets go, and I leave the hotel to try and keep my tears from escaping again. As soon as I leave the hotel, I immediately go down the street and I pick up a bottle of whiskey. I haven't had a drink in a very long time. I promised my dongsangs I wouldn't drink anymore because of my health, but I don't care. I don't care about anything right now. I drink it straight and eventually, I can't even taste it. It feels like I've been walking for hours and hours. I have no idea where I am, but it seems to be the Romney or Gypsy area of downtown LA. Interesting enough. You can find anything interesting when you're wasted, which I am. I sit down on a bench and I watch the traffic. My friends ping me to get my location and I accept. I don't want them to worry, and of course, if I get murdered, they'll know where to find me. They should arrest Chanyol for my homicide, let's be real. I get a text from Nat. Uni, baby, stay there. We're coming to get you. I love you. Before I answer her, I quickly skim through my copious amounts of unread text messages from my other concerned friends and family. Yuarda, Kayla, Jay, Dad, Mom. I guess they all heard about Dara leveling up, and they knew how much it would devastate me. I don't open them. I can't. Not right now. The last thing I want is sympathy for being an idiot. I reply back to Nat with a simple okay. My eyes wander to the closed stores on the street. It's unusually quiet for LA. My eyes are drawn to a small shop with a red flashing open sign. I look closer and it looks like a palm reader and psychic shop. Pfft. I figure it'll be at least 30 minutes for them to get here and pick me up, and I'm honestly freezing. Plus it's starting to rain. Perfect. I decide to stumble over and check it out. Maybe they have a stop loving someone who doesn't know you exist potion or spell. It's worth a shot and I have nothing left to lose. I enter the store and there's all kinds of trinkets and powders in mason jars. It smells like feet and burned hair. So far, so creepy. Hello, young one. You've wandered far from home, haven't you, dearie? A voice from behind me makes me jump. I almost run into an older lady in a long dress that's suddenly in my face. A red and purple scarf is around her head that's silhouetting one blue eye and one brown. I nod suspiciously. Do I look that lost? I finally answer her. Yes, I have. She steps closer to me. Your heart is broken. I can see the pain in your aura. It's deep. That's right, I say, playing with a wicker broom sitting on a table next to me. Yeah, nice try, lady, but I'm sure you see the puffiness and the red in my eyes. It's really not that hard to figure out. I'm a freaking walking billboard for broken hearts. This love. They just got into a relationship? Or engaged? Maybe married? I squint at her. Yeah, 3 for 3, lady. She tilts her head at me. Can you fix it? I reply, that's not a possibility. He's untouchable and doesn't even know I exist. I'm pathetic. No, pathetic you are not. Come here, child. She reaches out for me. I'm apprehensive, but I follow her to the back of the store through a beaded door. She motions for me to sit down. She sits down right across from me. If you could have known him earlier in life, would it be different? I raise an eyebrow before I answer. Maybe? I don't know. Probably? No. You know what? It's too late now. No use dwelling on things I can't change. Let's be real, this isn't Back to the Future, Azuma. A creepy smile starts forming on her face, making me 50 shades of uncomfortable. Do you have money? My inner voice is screaming, give me a freaking break. I give in. I think I have about $100. I pull it out and I sit it on the table. Do your voodoo and make me forget I ever loved him, please. My inner Rin is much too desperate and begging for my liking. Excellent. She grabs the large bill in a blink of an eye. I figured that's all she's been wanting. Now, what if you could go back and change things? What if it were possible to go back? Could you do it? Would you? And most important, should you? I blink a few times dumbfounded. Look, lady, I appreciate the, pep talk, but that's ridiculous. Even for you. No offense. This woman should be glad I'm not her relative because I would seriously consider committing her for a psychiatric evaluation post-haste. Miss Lauren, there is a way. I stare at her, silent for a few seconds. You've got to be joke. Wait. How did you know my name? I spastically pat myself down to check that I don't still have on my XOL VIP pass from the concert that displays my name. That would be a nope. I know a lot of things. Yes or no? I've completely forgot what she even asked during my low-key freakout. Just as I'm about to answer her, the bell on her door rings. Uni? Are you here? I hear Meg yell. I can't wait for them to get a load of this. I'm back here, I yell. The corners of the gypsy woman's mouth curve into another terrifying, subtle smile. Right on time. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. Until next time, remember, when there's a will, there's a way.